This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Deathmark. In the last episode, we finished Chapter 3 with everyone in tow, everyone safe and sound, and everyone gone back to their lives. And in Chapter 4, we ended up by ourselves, and we were feeling a little bit bad that it was just us and the doll. But then, lo and behold, a music idol appears. Yay. We needed someone like that. But, no, it looks like she's got her own trouble, a mark of her own. So, let's help her out and see if we can find the spirit that's giving her trouble and help her out. So let's head on to the North Road and the manhole alley, or whatever you want to call it, and see what we can find. Wonder what crazy spirit we'll run across next. Since I'm the battle lady with a Buddha head. So the road runs through a quiet residential area. It's far removed from major crossroads, so it's totally deserted at this time of night. We look a little suspicious wandering around, but no one's here to report us. Yup, this is the place. We were looking for a ghost here. It wouldn't happen to be a woman wearing white, carrying a statue, would it? Actually, yeah, that was the rumor. I don't really remember the statue bit. So, did you find the ghost? No, we didn't. But Madame Yosuka said she felt a bad presence throughout the entire shoot. You keep mentioning Yosuka. What kind of person is she? Or Yusaka, I mean. Oh, sorry, I forgot to explain. She's a famous fortune teller. Her predictions often come true. They say she's got true spiritual powers. This fortune teller knew about the mark? Maybe she was working with Sayakujo. Oh yeah, I better email her. I gotta let her know about you and what happened to Dr. Saya. I pushes some buttons on her phone. Cell phones are getting pretty common now. In 10 years, everyone will probably own one, old and young alike. This has got to take place in like the early 2000s or something. Technology evolved so fast, it's amazing. Sorry, that took so long. Alright, should we get right down to investigating Mr. Atterdag? If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. Well, let's take a look around. I guess we're going back to the old kind of dungeon-ish type thing, even though not really in a dungeon per se, but okay, there was a manhole there, but hello. Vending machine. An old vending machine. It doesn't look like it's been restocked in a while, so it's mostly empty. Oh. Oh well. Yeah, there's like 7 manholes in that one row. That seems a bit obtuse. A normal manhole cover. Looks like we need special tools to open it. Yeah, there's this, I forgot what it's called, but I mean, I guess it might be just a manhole opener. Huh? This one's got a different design. It's true, it's the only one of an older make. It's covered in rust. Huh? It looks like you can get a hand in it. Or hand in. Can you lift it? I highly doubt it. I'm sure you need special tools to open up a manhole. Well, why not just try it? Determination and strength will get you further than you expect. Is that from another of your songs? Come on, Mr. Atterdag, you take that side. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3. The lid lifts, a putrid smell wafts out. Can't believe we actually got it open. The black void stretches deep underground. A rusted metal ladder is set into the side of the hole. Does this connect to the sewers? Actually, it doesn't smell like it does. Weird. In the rumor about the white-robed woman, the woman mysteriously vanishes. Could it be that she hid herself down here? Why don't we try going down for a look? What? Are you serious? But I'm in my stage outfit. So you're gonna wait up here? No, I'm coming. But don't you dare look up while you're climbing down. And of course, we had to get that line from everyone. Yeah, we're in a dangerous situation. I'm totally gonna look up your skirt. Yeah. I go down first, and I quickly follows. The rusted ladder creaks when we put weight on it. That doesn't make me nervous at all. We make our way carefully, and it takes us a while to reach the bottom. How far is the sewer attached from the... I feel like this must go further down than the normal sewer. It It's like a secret entrance. Maybe for a secret society's hideout. Well, this game does have Call of Cthulhu-ish type of, like, things about it, so why not? Aya's voice bounces off the walls above me. She's probably joking around to stop herself from freaking out. My feet finally reach solid ground. A concrete passageway stretches before us. I doubt it's been ventilated in a long time. That's probably why it was putrid when you opened up the manhole. The musty air is stagnant and heavy, making it slightly difficult to breathe. Definitely doesn't look like a sewer. At least my outfit won't get dirty, but where are we anyway? How should I know? We'll just have to look around. Alright, well, let's check it out. Well, obviously we were going to look around, but... there's the... going back over the ladder. Would that actually take us back up if we did that? If I climb the ladder, I can get above ground. No, not yet. I was going forward to... Does it actually take us up the ladder, or... Nope, takes us to the end here. I wasn't sure. Even though it showed a thing there, but I didn't know if that was considered the... It's emitting a strange red light. Well, for emergency purposes. And it's something about red in the way it projects and whatever. There's a large iron box. Judging from its corrosion, it must have been made a long time ago. I slip my hand underneath the lid and pull with all my might. With all my might. It pops open with unexpectedly loud noise. There are a few tools inside, along with that what looks like a notebook. Got hammer, hatchet, red notebook. Wow, it's full of stuff. What does that notebook say? I flip through the notebook with eye. The lettering is very fine. It's impossible to read in such a dark place. What concerns me even more is... What's that smell? It sounds like a new game show. A bizarre stench invades my nose, like a mix between tallow, perfume, and blood. That's very specific. It doesn't take me long to figure out that it's coming from the notebook. I can't believe you're holding it. Could you maybe put it away? I think I might puke. I put the notebook in my bag, for now. The smell might permeate the other items, but some sacrifices are necessary. Some of you may die, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Did I show the stats for her last time? That she weirdly is more powerful than us, but... Yeah, I think I did. Sorry, I took a break between recording sessions. Since the chapter hasn't officially started yet, I can't look up any notes from that. Hammer. A hammer found in the shelter. The hammer has what looks like bloodstains. This was obviously used for something other than carpentry. Command. To hit. Range. Short. Hatchet. A hatchet found in the shelter. Its thick blade is... Blad? It says blad. Blade is B-L-A-D-E. Huh. It's covered in rust. Dark red stains hint at the history as a tool used to sever something. Command / range short. Man, I am slowly... Later on in the game... I noticed very early on I didn't notice as many writing faux pas. There probably were a few I didn't recognize, or I didn't notice at first while reading, because that's happened sometimes where I'll just read it thinking that that's how it's supposed to be, but then you'll notice the small difference. But I noticed later on, starting to notice more and more errors. Still not as bad as the previous game I played, but... Key item, red notebook. A notebook found in the shelter. It's covered in strange-smelling splotches, make it hard to read. The clean pages have entries written within thin letters. We already read about... I think I already looked at her thing there, so let's go back. I don't think there's any reason to go back up the ladder, is there? I mean, other than if I want to go back to the mansion, of course. I was just seeing if there's any way to, like, move around or anything like that. Okay, and going down would just take me back to the car and back to the mansion, which would lead us nothing, so... Alright, turn around. I go down the rear path. Rear. Eek! I suddenly shrieks pitifully and stops in her tracks. Mr. Atterdag! What is that? She shakily points and I shine the light that way. Well, what are you talking about? Something dark and long is clinging to the wall. Is that human hair? But what's it doing here? I'm surprised she noticed just the hair. You know, I wouldn't have noticed that. Oh yeah, now if you pull the light, you can actually see it now. I have a interesting... Ooh, it is. Oh yeah, if you see like when it gets cleared out, I see more hair. Interesting. Maybe it's as long as my hair. Got my hair. I need to cut my hair. It's getting way too long, and it's getting to the point where it's starting to knot more frequently, and it's... I don't know. Has anyone ever had that moment where their hair's gotten so long that they start like sleep combing their hair? Have you ever done that before? Where like you... Well, I'm not asleep when it happens, but I'll run through my hair while like I'm kind of laying down, and like maybe it's from a dream or whatever, but I'll subconsciously just put my fingers through my hair and cleaning the knots out without realizing it. I hate that. It just bugs me. But I can't help it. Like, I barely stop myself. I'm like, just like, no, whatever. Because you're in like that daze. But anyway, you don't want to hear about that. The wall has been discolored by water stains and dust. Going by the fading, it's got to be old. Yes, this is old. How would you know? Is that just the two things? I guess so. It's an old-fashioned, though well-built iron door. The paint is chipping in places, so it must be pretty old. Well, this can't be a sewer then, because the way this is built, it's got to be a shelter, like the items describe it is. Whoa, that door looks ancient. I had no idea there's a place like this under the ground. Oh, could it be some kind of lab? What gave you that idea? ... How can she say stuff like that with a straight face? Sure, her innocence is cute, but I get the feeling she's not particularly bright. I'm sorry, did I say something bad? No, it's not that. I just got struck by the stupidity. What is it with me playing a bunch of games back to back that have like really dumb, like silly, dumb female characters all of a sudden, you know? The game before this one, Threads of Fate. Well, Threads of Fate, depending on how long that game is, I might have been done by the time I record this game. It's locked. Of course it is. Let's go. I don't want to stay here long, so I never get to finish what I'm saying, because then we get murdered. Ah! Was that her? Well, someone screamed. Wah! It wasn't the screech itself, it's the way this guy looked. Holy crap. An old man jumps out from the iron door, yelling strangely. Hey, where are you folks from? Exclamation point, question mark. What are you doing on my turf, huh? He's smirking, but his tone is serious. Just then I smell an odd stench. It seems this old man is a homeless guy who's living down here. You know my thoughts on homeless people, viewers. But, nothing really. Yeah, that's right. We haven't done anything. Oh, sorry, that was I. Oh, yeah, we haven't done anything. I know she's trying to back me up, but she definitely doesn't sound convincing. This underground shelter is a place for irresponsible layabouts like yourselves. Understand? Oh, I'm doing my southern voice instead of my old man voice. Oh, so leave my turf alone and you get out of here. And he disappears behind the iron door, and it sounds like he's carefully locking it up again. Why not hide yourself in an old bomb shelter or whatever? Man, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting a person to come out. Oh, do you think that guy was homeless? No, he just dresses like that for fun. Run for fun? What kind of fun is that? Yeah. Maybe not something you ponder out loud, though. Could it be she's never seen one before? She does look kind of pampered or whatever. Still, that old man, why did he pop out just to warn us? If the door was locked, then you shouldn't have to worry about being disturbed. But if I don't know why, then I should probably do as he says. Let's go, he might come yell at us again. Yeah. We've seen just about everything we can. It seems to be an underground shelter, but with the solid concrete walls, it's not quite like your standard shelter. Well, we didn't find anything on Sparrows or that woman in a white robe. At least the notebook shows some promise. Too bad we couldn't get more out of that old guy. What's behind that door anyway? What's behind door number 3? ... From the moment we entered the shelter, it's been hard to breathe, like there's a noose tightening around my neck. It's probably just your nervousness about being around a music idol. I thought it was because of the still air, but that might not be the only reason. Something in my head throbs. This place, it holds some kind of horrible secret. I'm almost sure of it. Do I somehow know this underground shelter? Nah. Sure, just imagination. Mr. Atterdag, you're kind of spacing out. You okay? You look pale, too. I'm fine. It's nothing. It's almost Halloween anyway. The air in here is pretty bad. The air in here is pretty bad. No surprise you're feeling sick. Let's head back up for now. We returned to the entrance and began climbing the rickety ladder. When we climb out of the manhole, the breeze that brushes my cheek is refreshing. The unpleasant air that hounded us underground starts to disperse, but our souls are still dirty. Oh, Miss I finally found you. I assume it's an old lady. Yep. Or, well, I'd probably voice her more haughtily, but... I'm glad you're safe. Like that or something like that. But that's what I use for Mashida, so... Oh, Madam Yusoka. Good morning. Great to see ya. But what are you doing here? I went to Miss Cujo's mansion, but no one answered the door. But then I got your email, so I came here. But still, it is hard to believe that Miss Cujo has passed away. It seems to be the woman that I keeps mentioning. Yeah, she looks like a fortune teller. The thick layers of makeup make it hard, but going by her voice, she must be pretty old. Ooh. I'm Tawaka Yosuka. You must be Mr. Adadag. I read about you in your mark in Miss I's email. I must have written that pretty fast. It seems you have been working hard to help those who have the mark. Yusuka? Whatever. How much do you know about the mark? Good question. I'm sure I know less than what you are hoping I do. Miss Cujo told me about a scar like that and asked what I knew of it. Oh. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for more. I assume it's some sort of curse, though I never thought it'd be the work of inhuman spirits, or that I would become a victim. She got too. Yusuka rolls up her sleeve, revealing the mark on her arm. I've lived long enough already. I have no attachments to this world. But Miss I is still young. Do everything you can to save her. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. I'll need your help as well. I heard you have spiritual powers? Mr. Atterdag, don't sound so suspicious. I don't care about spirits or ghosts, but she's definitely the real deal. We're dealing with ghosts. Why would I seem suspicious of her? It's natural to be doubtful. It's best not to tangle with spirits if you want to live in peace. However, Mr. Atterdag, you seem to have some spiritual powers of your own. Have you experienced something no one else has? Oh, you don't know, lady, you don't know. The mysterious voice I hear every so often suddenly comes to mind. I mention it to her. Intriguing. Jeanne d'Arc was famous for hearing the voice of God, but usually it's only spirit whispers. It may be an evil spirit or ghost. It's been a while since I've heard of Jeanne of Arc, or however you want to pronounce it. Or even the soul of someone who loves you trying to save you. If it's trying to help, I'd appreciate it if it could give clearer hints. But then that would just ruin the surprise of the story. I can do nothing about that. Humans and souls live separately. Imagine a long-distance radio signal. Static can garble the message. Oh, that's a reasonable explanation. A soul protecting the one it loves. How romantic. Mr. Atterdag, do you have any idea what that soul could be? There's no way I would know. I don't have any memories. Even if I did, it's not like there's a way that I'd be able to now. So, what's your plan now? You were going to head back to the mansion. You want to drive back with us, lady, after having to do it before? We need a report to Mary, after all. Oh, and who might that be? A doll? One that talks, even.
A talking doll. Not so strange when you consider it's from the Cujo family we're discussing.
She's not surprised at all. Guess it pays to specialize in the supernatural sometimes.
Shall we head to the mansion? I'm intrigued by this Mary.
Well, back to the mansion. Do 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 do. Although I'm not doing a very good job doing the Maniac Mansion like title theme. As Asuka climbs out of the car, her gaze turns nostalgic as she looks around.
It's been a long time. About 20 years now. Back 2 generations of family heads.
Heads are rolling. You've known them a long time then.
It hasn't been that long. I had a falling out with Murasame, the second last head, and cut ties with them. They didn't even invite me to Murasame's funeral. The last head, Masamune and Saya, were kids the last time I saw him.
Who names themselves Masamune? I mean, I know that was a samurai. Or was that a samurai name, or was that a sword? I think that was a sword, unless there... I mean, there could have been a samurai with that name, I don't know, but...
Imagine my surprise when Saya contacted me a month ago.
Wait a second. First it was Murasama, then it was Masamune, and the current head is Saya Kujo, right? There have been 3 heads in 20 years?
That's right.
Why are you so worried, lady? Yusuka grimaces.
The family is known for their short lives. The accidents or heart attacks, very few have live full lives. Gossips say their family is cursed.
Well, obviously their life or their family line is dead now. Is Saya Kujo dead? Unless she had a child that we're not aware of. So Saya Kujo didn't escape that fate either. So who else got that fate? It's probably just coincidence, but there's something about this mansion that tells me I shouldn't be so sure if it really is a curse that's what's causing it. What comes at midnight? Could it be divine wrath?
Ah, Miss I. You've been staring this whole time. Something the matter?
Well, there's something. Mr. Atterdag? Does the Kujo family keep animals out in their yard? No, I don't think so. Oh, but that black rabbit is odd. Yeah, what is up with that rabbit? Is he a wascally rabbit? That rabbit's back again? But what is it doing here? Where did it go? I think it was headed for the building. It had something in its mouth. Yeah, like a human finger or something with it. What was it? I don't know. It's too dark and it was far away. Well, it was a black rabbit, so...
You know that rabbit, Mr. Atterdag?
Kind of? I tell them about the black rabbit I've seen in my investigations. Mary said that has some sort of spirit residing in it.
And now it's suddenly here. What could that mean, I wonder?
All at once, my heart starts pounding. I have a bad feeling about this. Like something terrible is about to happen. I find myself bolting to the entrance hall. What do you mean? It's just a harmless little bunny rabbit. Everything looks the same as usual here. Did the rabbit get inside the mansion? I quickly scan the room for it. Oh, Mary's gone. Wait, she can't move. Mary isn't sitting on the sofa. Mr. Atterdag? Over there in the corner. I turned in the direction I is pointing. I almost kind of wish if they didn't change the color of the dial-up box, could they have changed like the what they used to write, so I could tell like what person was talking. Anyway, what's going on? I's voice has an audible shake in it. How the hell should I know? I have to force the words out of my mouth. My voice shakes like hers. Yasuka is silent. I'm just gonna keep changing the pronunciation until I feel like it. Duh. Mary lies on the ground, tragically broken. Well, wait, she had blood in her? Her beautiful face is smashed to pieces. Next to her lies the rabbit. Its head is twisted unnaturally. Fresh blood stains. Oh, the blood is from the rabbit, right? So did the rabbit attack her and she killed the rabbit? Hey, Mary? I call out to her, daring to hope. But I only get silence in response. Mary is dead. Though I don't know if you say that for a doll. Looks like we flew too close to the sun if Mary got killed. She didn't even do anything. That means we have no more person to like give us suggestions anymore. We're all on our own. Oh God. After that, I and Yosuke helped me pick up Mary's remains as well as the rabbits. We work in complete silence, no one daring to speak a word. Like work in silence like what? Like burying her? Mary's gone. I'll have to face spirits in the mark without her help from now on. Terror and dread threaten to consume me. Will I ever be able to hunt down spirits like I've been doing? What the hell happened here? Did some sort of spirit do this? You know Kujo Mansion isn't necessarily safe from spirit attacks. In fact, Saya Kujo was killed by Hanahiko. Really? Was it? Is that what we were supposed to get from that? Was Hanahiko killed her? Okay, I didn't. Huh? I don't remember getting that conclusion that that's how she died. All right, well that's what the game says. And why did the rabbit come here? The last time I saw it was at H-Shrine. Did it travel all the way here after that? And for what purpose?
Mr. Adadag, a moment, please. I found this while cleaning up. Do you have an idea what it is?
She hands me a key ring with a single key on it. The tag attached to it says Master Key, or say. The tag attached to it say Master Key. It doesn't say says, say. There's another one. Wait, did she actually have it the whole time? It's the Master Key to the mansion. But what's it doing here?
Miss I did say the rabbit had something in its mouth earlier. It could have picked up this key ring and carried it.
Are you saying the rabbit had the Master Key?
It's only a guess. It's also quite possible that Mary had it herself.
But Mary said she didn't know where it was. She could have lied to us. The truth is shrouded in darkness. We can use that key to open up any rooms in the mansion, right? Is there a place you want to get into? Yeah, the ladies' restroom. No, just kidding. As a matter of fact, there is. There's that one room that's been eluding us this whole time. There's one place I've been unable to check. The locked room in the southeast corner of the second floor. The room layout looks no different from that of the other guest rooms. Yeah, well, it's just like Kujo's room. What are those tools on the desk? They look pretty strange.
That frame over there interests me. I'd like to see the photos inside.
Well, there's no one else here. Go have fun. There are two places of interest. Which one should I check first? I doubt it really matters, so... On the desk is a board lined with tools. There are a variety of sharp chisels and long tools that look like spatulas in a row. Like a carver's desk or something. Next to them or something you'd see at a workbench in a garage. Next to them are balls filled with paints and a stack of art books. What exactly were they making? The desk drawers are full of tools as well. And no documents or reports on the mark like I hoped. I picks up the chisel and studies its handle. This thing, Miss MK is right on it. Saya Kujo would be SK, so Saya's father is Murasama Kujo, and her older brother, the head before her, was Masamune Kujo. Either one would be MK. JK? JR? CS? No. Yasuka tilts her head in thought. I don't know why I keep wanting to change position.
I heard the Kujo family's ancestors were tasked with making Buddha statues. I suppose either of them would have been influenced by that.
Buddha statues, huh? That's about all we learned from the desk. I'll check the other spot next. Don't give me a choice, just do it, dude. The picture frame contains several photos. Marionettes, wax figures, Japanese dolls. They're all photos of dolls. One of them is... Oh, God, nudity! Come on, man! Censor that! That'd be funny if I actually went in and photoshopped and censored that just to be stupid. A photo of Mary's bare frame. It looks like she was still being put together. So the tools on the desk are used to make dolls. And was Mary created here in the mansion? Most likely. What the? There's a pattern on Mary's right arm. Isn't that the mark? But I never saw anything like that on her arm. Did you actually check it that well, dude? Were you being pervy? Plus, this one's a different color from the one us mark bearers have. Black mark. Ours may be red, but some of this feels even more ominous. Hey, did you ever have to say it like that, dude? No. After examining the desk and the frame, we searched the rest of the room as well, but we come up with nothing more. Oh, that's too bad. I was expecting an amazing secret. Well, to us it's interesting, but to you it's nothing. We didn't learn anything more about spirits or the mark here. The only thing left is that diary we found in the shelter. We'll just have to place all our bets on that. We returned to the entrance hall. I put the red notebook out of the bag I left on the floor. The flour and tallow smell assaults my nose. I feel like my olfactory senses are shriveling.
What a vulgar stench. I recognize this from when we filmed on K. Miyamachi Road, North Road. It was only a brief whiff of it, so I thought I'd imagine the smell. But perhaps that's when I received.
Yosuka scowls at the notebook. If she's right about this notebook, could be connected to the spirit somehow. Inside the contents are a woman's diary. But what does the woman's diary say? Does it give us a clue on the spirit? What happened to Mary and the rabbit? Find out next time in the next episode of Death Mark. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.